So I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do a giveaway for that last break with the letters from the alphabet. So if you guessed correctly, I apologize. I'm just gonna have to make it up. I am going to do a giveaway on. We'll do a baseball. No, we'll do the full size helmet break next. All right, guys. So we'll do the full size helmet break. And I will make sure on this one that I up the ante on our giveaway. Alright, so I'll up the ante on the giveaway for this. For those that have come back, you've joined, I apologize. But I am going to make sure someone gets a 2020 hobby pack with a guaranteed rookie that's autographed from that massive draft class. Alright, so huge potential here. Someone's guaranteed to get that. Yeah, sorry about that. I apologize. But I'll upgrade the giveaways. Alright, so for this, to make sure everybody that gets a guess right, we're going to use box 97. This guy right here will be used. Everybody out there, all you have to do, just give me 3 teams. 3 teams, 1 line. If your team comes out of the mini helmet or the full size helmet, you are guaranteed to get a box of mystery. Guaranteed. And we'll do no whammies. I'll even make sure there's no whammies in this as well. So 3 teams, 1 line, no whammies, and everybody guesses correctly. We'll get a box of mystery, no whammies, as part of my my issue there with the tech. I'm not sure. Can't control that stuff. I hate that stuff happens, but it does. Alright, like I said, box 97's in this break. We have Steve with the Cardinals, Justin with the Falcons, Jones has the Ravens, Rick with the Buffalo Bills, Jake has the Carolina Panthers, Matt has the Chicago Bears, Case has the Bengals, Dudley with the Browns, Jared has the Dallas Cowboys, Juan's got the Broncos, Joshua with the Lions, June with the Pack Attack, Mike has the Texans, Thomas with the Indianapolis Colts, Gilbert's got the Grapes and the Jaguars, Joshua with the Kansas City Chiefs, Chase has the Raiders, Sarah's got the Chargers, Joshua's got the Rams, Steve has the Dolphins, Joshua with the Minnesota Vikings, Mike has the Pats, and Sarah's got the Saints. David's got the G-Men, Rick has the Jets, Stacy's got the Fly Eagle Fly, Daniel's got them Steelers. We're going to be looking big for a hit with Gilbert with the Niners, Steve with the Seahawks, Matt's got the Bucks, David's got the Titans, and Dave is sitting on the cloud. Alright guys, I'm going to call no more guesses. Welcome back. Sorry about the tech issues. Let's crush into this, see what we got. Life is like a box of helmets. You never know what you're going to get. Alright guys, good luck. Sealed up all the way. There's our front, sides, back. Let's go. If you guys missed it in the previous video, I will not be filling any orders on Tuesday and probably won't be able to email or any responses to any questions. I'll try to if I can get some time, but I'm working an event for my job from literally 7:30 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night. So just going to be an exhausting day, tiring day. Why we're doing the break tonight, but I will be back on. I have off on Wednesday for my job, and I will be dedicating that day to working on filling some orders. So just wanted to let everybody know if you missed my announcement about that. Alright guys, here we go. Certificate of authenticity info. Mike, I got you. Yeah, long day. I work a lot of marathon days for my job. There is no such thing as 40 hours a week, I'll put it that way. Alright, here we go. We have from the Buffalo Bills. Look at this. Hall of Fame running back, authentic full-size helmet, Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas. Yeah, I do a lot of those kind of days for my job, unfortunately, Thomas. Alright, guys, and I'll be outdoors the whole time. I'll give you a better look at the Thurman Thomas in a minute. We have, look at this. Look at this. Wow, our mini helmet's a big hit from the Arizona Cardinals. Look at this. We have Trey McBride. Trey McBride on an Arizona Cardinal flash helmet. Look at that beaut. Beckett on our authentication. Trey McBride, Arizona Cardinals. Thurman Thomas on our authentic. Both of these are Beckett on our authenticated. Full-size lid right here. Buttes. One of the best tight ends in football right here. And great tight end. And then Thurman Thomas. Alright, Steve. Steve and Rick. Congrats, Rick. You guys are welcome. If you guys make a trade or sale or whatever, let me know. Alright, Trey McBride. And Thurman Thomas on a beaut of an authentic helmet. Well, just let me know if you guys make a deal. I know you guys have contact. Alright. Let's do this. Bears, Titans. Alright, so that was Falcons and Bills. Falcons and Bills for the guesses. I said Falcons. Oh my god, sorry. Cardinals and Bills. Surprised no Bills guesses. Alright, no one guessed correctly. You know what? That means someone's gonna get this hobby pack. I promised it. Everybody that put a guess in is getting this. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there, Mike. Cardinals Bills. I don't have anybody correct guessing that. So as long as you put a guess in, you're gonna have a chance here. Alright. 7 times. Top name on the 7th time has to be a name, not the guess. Has to be a name. You will get this pack of 2020 hobby pack with a guaranteed auto. Huge potential. Because of my issue, big time potential here. Michael! Alright, Michael Miller. Alright, Michael. Let me put your name on this. Make sure I get your address, Michael. Alright, Michael Miller. Alright, hobby pack. Guaranteed auto. These are like $25 packs right here. Let's do it. See if we can pull you a monster. Alright, Akeem Davis Gaither. CO. Little Jonathan Taylor rookie. Cam Akers is the place to be rookie. We'll skip the auto. Darrington Evans, another Jonathan Taylor rookie. All right, 2 Jonathan Taylor rookies, a Cam Akers rookie, and your auto, Christian Wilkerson. Christian Wilkerson. All right, nothing huge with the autos, unfortunately, but you got an Akeem Davis Gaither. Nice Jonathan Taylor, Cam Akers, and another Cam. All right, Michael, this card's coming your way. Hey Dudley, my connection screwed up too, so don't worry. Not your fault. Alright, we have 2 more breaks remaining tonight, guys. 2 more breaks. Alright, this one is the baseball bat and juiced break. These are the last 2 juiced baseballs from the case. And then we have bat number 2. What I'm going to have you guys do is in the chat tell me, is it going to be juiced or not juiced? Juiced or not juiced? If you're wondering, by our definition, juiced means that it is a non-Major League Baseball player. So, you know, it could be a Tom Brady, it could be a Peyton Manning, things like that. That's how we define juiced for this break, alright? For you guys getting hits, Joe DiMaggio was a juiced hit. But for the giveaway that I'm doing right now, it would be a not juiced. Alright, so we know it's boxes 1 and 5 for the baseball. For the bat, we have box 2 as a possibility. And boxes 5 and... No, I had 1, 5, and 1, 2, and 5. I don't know why 1. I didn't have 1 out there. One is not out there, but I do have it. 1, 2, and 5 are the possibilities. I thought I had number 6. All right, so 1, 2, and 5. 2 is our placeholder. Apologize for that. 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. All right, bat 2. Hey, the one that's out there. Maybe I did that on purpose. Bat 2 out there. Alright, guys. Adam, you've got the Diamondbacks. George has the Braves. Troy has the Orioles. Jared's got the Red Sox. Juan's got the Cubs. Chris has the White Sox. Richard with the Reds. Jake has the Guardians of the Galaxy. Troy has the Rocks. David with the Tigers. Case has the Astros. Angela. You have the Kansas City Royals. Jared with the Angels, Daniel with the Dodgers, Jake has the Marlins, Chris has the Brewers, Matt has the Twins, Anna with the Mets, Case with the Yanks, Troy has the Troy has the Oakland A's, Jake has the Phillies, Justin with the Pirates, Matt's got the Friars, Bradley's got the Giants and the M's, Troy's got the Cards, Jake with the Rays, Troy with the Rangers, Mike has the Jays and the Nets. Oops, I hit the wrong button. No more guesses, friends. Alright, let's get our good luck baseball duck out there. Quack, quack, quack. Alright, put a little note. Box 1, sealed up. Quack, quack. All the way around. It's sealed up. There's a secondary seal right there. I'll take our note off. If we need to reference it, we can. Alright, cut into that, see what we got. Oh, what an all-time great this is. Alright, it is not juiced, but it's juiced. But not juiced by the giveaways definition. We have a Rawlings, Beckett Authenticated, Major League Baseball, Hall of Fame to-be legend, Miguel Cabrera. Detroit Tigers. David is having a monster night. David, congratulations. Miguel Cabrera on the hit. Monster night for you, David. Get Miggy with it. Yeah, Michael, that's fine. I just keep, yeah, that should work. I need to remember. I was just gonna have you message me through the website, but that's fine. All right. Miguel Cabrera, baseball. Yes, he is a Tigers fan. All right, quack. Box 5 sealed up all the way around. Yeah, between David and Thea, that's 4 hits tonight. All right, sealed up. Secondary seal right there. So far, we're in the not juiced territory, but these have been juiced. Alright. Hall of Famer. So, not juiced, but it's juiced. Hall of Famer right here. Alright, Rawlings authenticated. Major League Baseball. We have Hall of Famer from the White Sox, Mr. Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas coming out of there. Going out to Chris. Chris, hope you're doing well, my man. Chris with a nice hit. Hall of Famer Frank Thomas. The late night commercial. The Big Hurt. Alright. It's bat time. No. Bat time. Alright. This is the side they want us to open it on. I think this is the knob right here, but we'll open it at the barrel end. This was box 2. Box 2. Alright, guys. Good luck. There we go. Alright. Oh my. I actually know who this is. We've pulled it once before. I think. Yeah, that also I know it. This has F New York. F-U-C-K New York. That is Atlanta Braves pitcher John Rocker. John Rocker on a Rawlings authenticated JSA baseball bat. We have pitcher John Rocker with an F-U-C-K New York. Oh my gosh. Wow. Atlanta Braves going out to George. There we go, George. Making up for the Funko, man. There we go, John Rocker. Bat. Yes, Steve, very famous gentleman. Alright, John Rocker, JSA on our authentication right there. Yes, Steve. Yeah, good call on that. All right, not juiced for the W here. All right, so not juiced. So only 3 not juices. Grace / Ashley, Jake, and Mike. All right, are the only not juiced that I have here. All right, so. those three are going to be battling it out. I don't know what I said, but we'll do no whammies in this. No, we'll do one whammy. We'll do one whammy and the potential for a monster. Alright, if you get the Dad Breaks, No Whammies Funko, or No Whammies koozie, you will get an autographed 8x10 photo. Autographed 8x10 photo. There is a whammy here. One whammy, but there is one potential big time. Alright. We have the police, we have flowers, and we have the shark. Alright. 7 times. Not juiced guesses. Mike, Jake, Grace / Ashley. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Jake, you're going to get the box of mystery here, Jake. Which box would Jake like to go with tonight? Alright, Jake, you got it. Passed up on the police. The police had a hobby pack with a guaranteed autograph. Or not one out of every 2 packs has an auto, sorry. Passed up on the flowers. The flowers had a... I have to do it again. It's supposed to pop up. I did it wrong. Hold on. Let's do that again. Let's do that again, Jake. Here we go. This is so stupid. You didn't get the whammy. Alright. Jake. You just got yourself the koozie, which means you got the autographed 8x10 photo. Congrats, Jake. Let's do this. 8x10 photo coming your way. Alright, Jake. You're going to tell me left or right. Left or right. Left it is. Alright, Jake, here we go. Autographed 8x10 photo. That is really nice. Look at this. 1996 World Series champion Jimmy Key. Jimmy Key. There we go. Really good picture right there. Yankee on the photo. Jimmy Key. Beckett authenticated. Really nice picture. Jimmy Key. Alright, Jake. Congrats. That's cool. I like that. I've never pulled a Jimmy Key item. That's really cool. Alright, guys. One more break remaining. We're going to figure out the names here with the teams first. I want to do that first just to give it enough time to refresh if it'll do that for us. Alright, so we'll do that. This is the jumbo case. Alright. I'm going to have everybody, while I figure this out, you guys are going to give me 2 NFL teams. 2. Alright? Everybody give me 2 NFL teams. At the end, I'm going to take everybody that guesses correctly, and it could come out of any of these 4. And one person's going to get a box of mystery. And we'll do this box of mystery with no whammies. And there'll be a chance at a gift card. And a chance at a potential autographed rookie of CJ Stroud. Alright. 7 times. If this was 7 time, Adam would have the Cardinals and Joshua would have the Commanders, but we'll randomize this, see what we got. There's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, one more makes it 7. Joshua now will have the Arizona Cardinals, and Ashley's going to have the Commanders. Alright, I'm going to copy this. We'll show you, it'll go into here like this. This is the team look at right there. Just in case, well, nope, it does refresh, so there we go. We have Joshua with the Cardinals. We'll go over that here in a second. Let me just cut into this case. There are 2 boxes in this case. Alright, we'll call this one the front, and the one behind it the back. Front and back. To see which box. There's 2 boxes within this case for our blitz. Front, back. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. We'll go with the one in the back. Alright, so it's going to be the one in the back. Alright, so don't mind me. We're just going to rip the heck out of it. Not going to be this one. Alright, so that means it will be this one. Alright, so this box right here is the one we'll use. Alright, guys. Last call on those guesses. We have Adam with the Cardinals, Jake with the Falcons. No, this is not the refresh list. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, don't... This, why does technology suck? Well, here, I'll show you again. Maybe this will work if I show you this. Joshua had the Cardinals, and Ashley had the Commanders. Let's try this. Oh, jeez. Why are you... I tried. Tech sucks. Alright. Let's do this, and then... I've got an idea. Bear with me 1 second, guys. This might work. It didn't. It failed. Oh my gosh. Why does it have to be like this? Come on, OBS needs to fix the patch on this. It was working, it was working, it was working. Oh. Alright. For a reminder, because this is what I have to do, guys, because I want to show you guys. Joshua has the Cardinals, Charlene has the Falcons, Mike has the Ravens, Matt has the Buffalo Bills, Mike has the Carolina Panthers, Chris has the Chicago Bears, Larry's got the Cincinnati Bengals, Jake has the Cleveland Browns, Jeff has the Dallas Cowboys, Charlene has the Denver Broncos. We have Michael with the Detroit Lions, Steve has the Green Bay Packers, Jake has the Houston Texans, Matt's got the Indianapolis Colts, Ashley with the Jacksonville Jaguars, Daniel's got the Chiefs, Joshua with the Raiders, Ashley with the Chargers, Mark has the Rams, June with the Dolphins and the Vikes, Jake has the New England Patriots, we have Michael with the New Orleans Saints, Ashley's got the Giants, Jake has the Jets, Adam looking to hit with the Flag will Fly, Mark with them Steelers, Matt with the Niners, Ashley with the Seahawks, Juan with the Bucks, Mike has the Titans, and Ashley sitting on the commode. Oh. Just bear with me, I'm going to try this. It sucks and makes you look really stupid. It makes me look stupid for anybody that's a first-time breaker with me. There we go. Boom. Boom. Alright, leaving that alone. Not touching that. Giving this a little bit of love. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Friday, they better have a by Friday's break. They better have a new patch for that. All right, here we go. Ooh, a little specialty item. Ooh, a couple specialty items in here. Ooh, this is special. All right, guys. We have jersey-wise. How about this? Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler on a Commanders jersey. Washington Commanders. Austin Eckler jersey. Alright, Ashley on the hit. Alright, Ashley, congrats. Austin Eckler jersey. Alright, we have, and I don't want to go to that because I don't want to have to look it up. We have a football in here. Fanatics authenticated. Ooh, oh, the team on this is unique. This is not a team that I was expecting for this player. Look at this. Look at this. Fanatics authenticated. Denver Bronco. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson on a Denver Bronco Fanatics authenticated football. That is a really nice hit right there. Likely future Hall of Famer Russell Wilson right there on a Fanatics authenticated football. Charlene, nice hit, congrats. All right, Charlene. Alright, this is the one I don't know, and I hate to look it up. So, I'm going to put it on here. It's an autograph. Oh, I already know this. That is Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner. I didn't know that signature right there. Sauce Gardner on a pylon. That is a Jets hit on a Sauce Gardner pylon. I will look it up but to verify, but I don't want to put it on screen just because I'm worried about that. But give me a second. I will just double check, but I'm like 95.95% sure it's Sauce Gardner. Alright, so that's 1W 938193 25598. Yes, it is. Sauce Gardner. Alright. So I did put it on screen. I normally would. I just don't want the names to change and screw everything up for us. But it is Sauce Gardner. Alright, and I'll put it in the chat if anybody's worried about that. This is the Beckett authenticated code right there. Alright, Jake. Alright, it is photo time. We'll end the night on a photo here. Alright, let's give it a tap here, why not? Sealed up. We'll cut into this. You guys know it came straight from my case, from my box. Let's go. One cut. There we go, 2 cuts. Ooh. Oh, way. Look at this. Look at that. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. This box was a monster. Derrick Henry, Heisman Trophy. That is a Baltimore Raven going out to Mike. What a pull. Derrick Henry, Heisman Trophy photo. Monster box right there, guys. Absolute monster of a box. That was awesome. Derrick Henry. Wow. All right. We have Ravens, Broncos, Jets, and Commanders for the guesses. Alright, let's see. Ravens, Jets, Broncos, and Commanders. Ravens, Jets, Broncos, and Commanders. Alright, I think I have Joshua, Michael, Jeff, and Troy. Alright, 7 times. Top name picks a box of mystery. And like I said, I'll have this stuff on the website here for Friday's break updated in about 5 minutes from now. Alright, Troy. Troy, congratulations. You are going to get to pick a box of mystery here. Please bear with me. Luckily the name stayed. Alright, so Troy. And I promised no whammies. No whammies. Alright, Troy. Alright, Troy, let's end the evening with the big one. Two monster potentials in there, Troy. Which box would you like? Thank you guys all for breaking with me. Sorry for the tech issues tonight. Those were weird. I'm not used to those ones. Go for the gold. Alright, Troy. Passed up on the police. How about the chance for a 1/1 CJ Stroud autograph rookie? So we missed out on the CJ Stroud encased rookie. Passed up on the Shark. The Shark had a wild card illumination, the NIL pack, so we missed out on that. Troy, I think you'll be happy with this. How about a $15 Dad Break gift card? Alright, $15 Dad Break gift card. I'll send that to you in about 5 minutes, Troy. You'll get a $15 Dad Break gift card coming your way. Alright, guys. Have a great weekend. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Great week. Oh, God. It's like a 15-hour workday tomorrow. It's not a weekend, that's for sure. Alright, guys. Have a great day. I will catch up to you soon. Take care. Thanks all. I do appreciate everybody.